What's up guys, togawe here, and you may be wondering what we're doing back in this game. Although probably not, because I've mentioned there would be a bonus episode quite a few times. So here we are. You'll notice the files are saved in different locations. This is the file that we beat the game with, and then I made my way back to Stardust Fields, showed off a few things, and then had to scrap the recording. And I started working my way through this. I didn't fight any of the bosses yet, so there's really nothing that's really missed. On this file, which is the file I beat the game with, I just wanted to show a few things that I'm not sure if I showed. First of all, you'll notice Luigi is at 96 HP and we have 3,075 coins. If you make Mini Mario do a high jump and then hit Luigi, you lose 1 HP on him, gain 1 coin. That's the whole deal. I cannot for the life of me remember if I showed that off or not, and just to be safe rather than sorry, no, actually it's easier to find fighter flies this way. Rather be safe than sorry, so I just thought I'd show it off now. A few things to show off with fighter flies. First thing, running away. This is what it looks like. You see it alternates between the brothers. Now let's say, oops, sorry Luigi. Now obviously I'm not going to be able to run away now. So I'll just kill these guys, I guess. Look at that, 138 damage. 125. Actually, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I should have, alright, there's another one up there anyway. When you're obviously at a closer level to them, it's harder to run away and your bros will fall over after a few button presses and it goes back and forth, so you actually lose a lot more money than I actually did there. What did I want to do? I wanted to go on Mario and give him the Great Force. Doubles the damage you give and take. Now I meant to use this in my fight against the final boss, but I forgot, and honestly I would have lost had I done it, so probably a good thing I didn't. So we have Mush Badge, AA, and the Great Force with a ton of mushrooms. I could have a bit more max mushrooms, but honestly, whatever. And fighter flies, in classic Pokemon fashion, being bugs, are weak to fire. So the most damage you can do in a single move is Great Force, having all the mushrooms maxed out with the Mush Badge, AA, level 50, tons of boosts into power, and then using star beans, like grinding the Hoo beans and stuff off of the surfing minigame until you max out the power stats, and then using the advanced command of Fire Bros on the fighter fly. Now obviously I haven't done all of that, but I'm going to do as much damage as I can. I'm not going to have maxed out stats or levels, but I do have some pretty high power thanks to the Mush Badge AA, and I also, shoot. Oh, come on. Well, what can you do? You can use an item. Sure, why not? Why don't you just use... Oh, you know what? I did forget something. Use a red pepper on Mario. Awesome, there we go. Now we'll have even more power. I would have had to re-record this again had I remembered that after the fact. Alright, so here we go. Now with the red pepper to do even more damage. So let's see how much we can do now. Assuming I don't screw it up this time, because that would really suck. So I'm going to focus probably... I was trying to say I was going to focus and go quiet for a second, but I failed. There's no enemies in this room. Gosh dang it. There are more enemies up here. Okay, guess you can't get across this. This is the stuff you have to high jump across. Come on. Thank you. Should be some... If we head over here, actually I have to high jump. Come on. There we go. Up. Of course I get a first strike. By the way, the Bill Blasters are healed by both fire and thunder. Where are you? I know there's one back here. Oh, there you are. Okay, so let's try this again. You can take out this guy. You can use a red pepper. I should have scrolled up. That would have been a lot faster because they're right there. And now let's try this again. After this Bill Blaster uses his dumb attack and the fighter fly gets to do 2 damage to Luigi, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna go quiet and focus on getting this correctly. Dang it! Well, now I have to find another enemy to do that on. And these guys are healed, as I just said, by Thunder and Lightning, so there's no point in bothering with trying to Use those on them. Nope, no more over here. Seriously, can I not find a fighter fly to do this on? Please. Please. Okay, you. Let me not screw it up this time. Take out this. Alright, at least I have 2 fighter flies in this battle, so... Oh, nope. Gotta use the... Nope, scroll up this time. Red pepper. I do have plenty of these, but honestly, I'd rather just get it now and not have to worry about it anymore, because it's rather annoying. Thankfully, getting hit doesn't remove the power up. Okay, so let's try this. Fire Bros. Come on. Well, I guess you can kill this guy, because the power-up lasts more than 1 turn. Lucky 360, that's good. Alright, so let's try one more time. Come on! Are you for real? Okay, I'm probably gonna cut until I find an enemy and do it correctly. And if I could please get the high jumping timing correctly, like seriously, I'm having trouble with that of all things. Starshade Bros, never forget. Total boss men. Okay, come on. If I don't get it on you, I'm cutting ahead until I get it. So again, take out the Bill Blaster, use a red pepper, remember to scroll up. And let's see. I don't think giving Luigi a red pepper boosts the damage because it's Mario's attack, so I'm gonna focus, really try to get this time. Gosh dang it. Alright, I will cut ahead till I get it. There we go. 1630 damage. Amazing. I had red peppers on both bros, though I honestly could not tell you if it mattered, because once I started putting a red pepper on Luigi as well, I managed to get it within, save and quit. I managed to get it within 2 attempts, and one of which I didn't catch exactly how much damage the fireball did. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Although if I remember, I'll put something on screen if it did affect the damage from being 222 or not. But anyway, 1630 damage with no tool assisted and not even maximized stats. Just pretty good stats, but still not maximized. So I'm proud of that. That was with the Great Force equipped, which is why I was taking 2 damage, because it doubles it from 1. Wait, did I have the... Yes, I had the Great Force equipped. That's why I had to redo the thing. Okay. So anyway, we'll come in here. Go to badges. General badge is the one we want. We want one for each bro. This will give 15 BP and 45 power, which is... actually, no, I meant to come to you to sell. And we're just basically going to sell everything else because, honestly, it does not matter. Anything we'll get coins for. Because I could use the money. Sorry, Bros Rock. Sell all of those, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. These kind of sell for a bit, but they're actually going to be useful. These I'm going to keep just because I think I may actually need them. And that's what we're going to get from you. And then we're going to go and put the rest into buying the items that we need to actually survive. Of course, you find plenty of Ultra Mushrooms throughout. So that's throughout Bowser's Castle. So that's going to be my primary form of healing when I need it. But other than that, really, I just need to buy stuff like syrups, because those I think I may need. Thankfully, because there's so many bosses, you refill on them very quickly. Ultra syrups are not going to be necessary. Super syrups, I will buy up to 30, I think, and then I'll be good. And then the rest is going into max mushrooms. 22 extra power on both bros. Wait, That was stupid. I'm not using that badge. Well, it's too late now. Actually, it's not too late. I should sell some of that stuff and buy Ultra Nuts because that's really what I need is Ultra Nuts. Max Mushrooms, that was really stupid. I'll sell like 12 of you so that I can have 15 Ultra Mushrooms. I do not need that many. I will sell a bunch. Sell like whatever. Sell one more. Why not? And then what I want to do is buy Ultra Nuts. Do you not sell Ultra Nuts? You do sell Ultra Nuts. Buy as many as possible, minus a bit. There we go. 663 coins. And now I will cut back to Bowser's Castle. And back to Blablanodon. Let's talk to him. And we're headed back off to Bowser's Castle to take on the bosses. And this is going to be a rather short clip because I will just cut straight to fighting the first boss. So, see you guys in a second for you. Hooray! Okay, here we are on the first boss fight against Iggy. The main strategy here is going to be the same as it was before, just Knockback Bros and Chopper Bros advanced commands. But of course it's going to be a bit tougher and maybe we'll get to see some of their attacks if I don't still one-shot them. Oops, and I totally missed the advanced command. Well, that's not a good omen. What? What? Okay. So he has this attack, and of course I miss. He just shoots fireballs at you, just hit him back. As you see, the secondary hits only do 19, then the tertiary only does 9, and then 4. So it does a lot less damage than doing 87 on the secondary hits. How am I missing that? That attack, you just need to hammer him at some point before he hits you. It's honestly not that hard. And so these fights, jeez, wow, I'm doing terribly. These fights definitely do take a lot more. Oh! Oh! I just realized. Okay, well, I beat him with a counterattack. This is a save file from before I got the advanced command on Chopper Bros. So I still need to unlock that. Well, I will probably grind off of some enemies to get that. Oops. Alright, cutting ahead to the next boss. Here we are in boss fight 2, and I totally forgot to heal, but that's okay. This is against Morton. Still don't have the Chopper Bros advanced command, which will make this a bit more difficult since I can't infinitely attack. But the regular attack of Chopper Bros does get in a few hits and does honestly do still quite a bit of damage. Now you see you can grind up just little bits of damage against the bosses like this. No, go for Chopper Bros, thank you. I've used this quite a few times, but that's the first time I've missed, and of course it's because I'm recording now. Or, well, I've been recording the whole time, but because now it's not a part that's being cut out. Are you gonna attack Luigi? Nope. Alright, are you done with your attack? There you go. So, I think all the Koopalings have some sort of variation on that fire attack that you hammer back at them, just using it differently. And still no advanced command. So when he flips twice, that means there's going to be 2 shockwaves coming out after he lands, so that's the tell for that attack. Just jump with both bros at the same time. Not too hard to dodge. I really do like the effect of it. It looks pretty cool, and I think, I know for sure there's a boss, one of the very early bosses in the second game, actually uses an attack that's just like that. Here we go, Bowser Fist. I have the Cobalt Necktie and whatever the other one is, the Game Boy RSP still equipped, and thank you for the 5 power boost. Very welcome, considering I no longer have my, Mush Pow badges, whatever they're called. I honestly forgot the name already. Anyway, on to the next boss. Alright, Koopaling number 3. Starting off by splitting into 4 because apparently I'm slower, I guess. Probably because I skipped a bunch of enemies so I haven't leveled up and didn't raise my speed high enough, I guess. I don't know. I do have the advanced command on the Chopper Bros now, so anyway, most effective strategy here is just going to be Thunder Bros. Lets you see who the real one is because all the fake ones will die after 1 hit, and the real one will actually take damage. And let's go for the Chopper Bros advanced command now. Can't believe I didn't notice that I didn't have it. There's you have to wait longer to press A than you do to press B. Now I feel like you're able to tell which one is the fake just by looking at how they move, but it doesn't seem like any three of them are moving perfectly in sync. So the ones on the left and the right look like they're moving the same, but the top and bottom seem to be different. So again, it seems to be the bottom one. And then we just go back for Chopper Bros. I wonder if this is his only attack, or if I'm not getting to see his other stuff because I'm just taking out all the clones. And yeah, I really seem to be failing at the Chopper Bros timing on the emulator a lot more than I do in-game, because in-game Chopper Bros, I don't know, I prefer Knockback Bros to Chopper Bros, but I don't know. There we go, took him out. That's 3 down, and you actually get a green pepper for that. Those may actually be useful for the Cactus Essence, because that thing is terrifying. And 4 bonus on HP for Luigi level 39, and I will cut ahead to the next boss. Here we go against number 4, being Ludwig. I'm pretty sure this is number 4. Again, just going to start off with the advanced commands. Does less and less damage each time, especially compared to how much we're doing with those badges. Holy crap, that really spoils you for being overpowered. Alright, the hardest, actually, I didn't have that much trouble. So he has this spinny attack as well. You just need to hit him once to knock him out of it. Really, it's kind of a shame that just these 2 bros attacks have infinitely hitting capabilities, because it makes the other ones quite not worth using. And we get a red pepper from him, so that's 4 down. Something kind of interesting to note is all of the things you do here are like similar to different puzzles. For example, like the Mini Mario ones, and the barrels being like Chucklehuck Woods. You've got the Stardust Fields things up to Morton, like the jumping over things and using spin jump and high jump a lot. And then in this one, you've got the University spitting the water at the things. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. All right, cutting ahead to number 5. Here we are at number 5 against Roy. I really hope I'm counting this correctly. For some reason, I always lose count of the Koopalings when I'm fighting them. Thankfully, there is like 1 enemy in between 4 and 5. And because I was talking, I totally just missed the button press. Oh well. Maybe we'll actually get to see the timer tick down. This is supposed to be the, this attack. Oh, never mind, he just goes... Oh no, this is like playing that stupid mini-game thing. I don't like that attack. 7. I really don't think I'll take 8 turns to kill these Koopalings. Just because I have my power like halved doesn't mean it's going to take me that long. Some of these advanced commands don't make like sense, but then again, neither do the original 2... Yeah, look at that, just 2 turns. But then again, neither do the original, like the original Bros attacks, the ones where you have like splash and bounce, like, I don't know, just those don't really make that much, like, sense when you think about the physics of it. I don't know, anyway, meet you guys against Wendy, who I always remember is 6. Here we are at number 6 against Wendy O. Koopa. Does she have her full name, or is it just Wendy? Oh, it's just Wendy. That's kind of lame. Something I should note, because I demolished the boos when I was actually fighting them with the with the high power badges. They take very little damage. They're those enemies that take like 1 damage from counterattacks, 2 damage from regular attacks, and then up to like 5, 6, 7 from specials. But they only have like 10 or so HP, maybe 12. So just something I thought I should note about them. But now we're against an enemy who will take 123 damage from the initial hit of Knockback Bros, which is excellent. Also, something weird about the boos that I found is that the Splash Bros regular does more damage than the advanced command to them, which I don't really understand. And now, I should mention that for these bosses, you can use moves other than... the Chopper Bros and Knockback Bros advanced commands. Like, you don't have to just spam these multi-hit moves. I personally enjoy it just because I feel like I've spent the whole game using all these other advanced commands, and here's my chance to really chain up a combo and have it be worthwhile, that I'd rather enjoy that. But, I mean, if you want more of a challenge, I guess you could not do that. That's the simplest way to put it, is just use your other attacks, or just don't use those two advanced commands, because the other attacks do still do quite a lot of damage. Like, you can... Oh, really? Well... I guess I can show what I'm talking about with the booze. Like, as you see here, if I go for splash... No! Shoot. Oh, well, whatever. I will cut ahead to the next boss. And here's the 7th and final Koopaling, being Larry, right? I got it right? Yeah, I got it right. Yes, I did click knockback indeed. And let's just go to town on taking this guy out. Honestly, the Koopalings aren't the hard part. As you can see, even without the overpowered badges, they still go down in just a matter of turns if you use these chaining attacks, which honestly are... I was saying that you don't need to use them. You can use your other attacks because they're still pretty powerful, since your power has also gone up. But they're by far the best thing you can do. So actually, something interesting. I'd like to see that. I hope he'll use that attack again. No, he just wants to do this. Come on. Well, now maybe we'll see what happens when this attack connects, or not. Okay, do you want to, like, show your thing? Wow, that sounds wrong. Well, this does even less damage, so do you want to use the fireball attack again? There you go. So, never mind. I'm guessing that instead of shooting multiple fireballs, he just basically will bat it back at you, and you have to play tennis like you do in order to fight him in the first place. So, I mean, you can imagine what that would look like. Unfortunately, I'm not getting to show it off because I'm bad at countering that one attack for some reason, at least at this point. And now he's dead. 7 bosses down, 2 to go, 1 up mushroom. Meet you guys at Fawful. Okay, now we're up to Fawful, and he goes right into the shell, or he can use this attack, which we just hammer back at him. And of course now the counterattacks do not do so much ridiculous damage. I still don't know if this is based off how many times you hit it or actually how much damage you do. My guess would be how much damage you do. I originally thought it was how many times you hit it, but then based on what happened before, maybe it's how much damage. Well, yeah, considering he's already come out to this part. Come on, hit that one. Aw, shoot, I wanted to hit them all. Because then you don't have to bother with the jumping over anything, and this part's very easy. But honestly, it's not that many jumps. Overheat, and come on out. And now, of course, you can't use Chopper Bros, so Mario's best bet is String Bros, Splash Bros, or Fire Bros. Let's go with Fire Bros. We saw earlier in this episode how devastating this attack can be when it's critical, and you have the Great Force and everything else equipped. For some reason, because of the way this boss is, because he's floating like that. Oh god, that did so little. Alright, come on, Knockback, it's up to you. Help me, Knockback Bros, you're my only hope. With the incredibly long wait times, that screwed me over. And thankfully, let's try going for Splash Bros. I honestly don't know what does more, the advanced command or the regular, but I screwed it up either way, so come on, Knockback Bros. I don't expect to beat this guy in one cycle, especially since I'm messing up like that, but he's seriously giving me a lot of time. Let's see, how much does our original attack will do 109 damage, and that's actually the kill, so I did get it in one cycle. I think he has more attacks other than that, but whatever. I guess I'll meet you guys after this at the final boss. And here we are, ready to take on the final boss with this lesser powerful gear. Let's check our stats going into this. These are our altered stats. There's no additional boosts going on here besides obviously the Cobalt Necktie doubling Mario's stash, though that's not really going to be helpful. And then the Game Boy RSP is going to be completely worthless. I meant to take that off for the Great Force in the original match, but I kind of forgot. Luigi is a bit faster. regardless, both bros are at level 40, so this is basically how I would be fighting the final boss if I were playing on my own, really. Both bros at level 40 using the general badge or tank badge or whichever is the one that I picked up. General badge, that's the good one. So, because that was actually the first time I've ever used that mush pow strategy. Anyway, we have plenty of items. We have the max nuts. We've got a ton of ultra nuts because those are the most helpful for healing. And this time maybe we'll get to show Bowletta's form that I never even saw last time. Alright, let's head on in. Let's put Luigi up front. Why not? Luigi should be the superstar. Skipping through the text because it takes a while. We get the awesome attacks. That's actually an attack she has that we didn't get to see. Actually, all of these are... everything she does here is an attack that she actually uses on us. Let's see. Starting off, what are you going to go for? Well, here's the fireball attack. The fireballs can go at you. They're really hard to jump over. If you get hit by one, then the rest are going to hit you. Very important that you take these out. These are called flarets. I think just a single hammer hit will usually take these out. Yeah, I think they have like 1 HP. Shoot. Oh man, just barely missed the timing on that. Maybe it's not necessary to take those out? Huh, I have no clue. I'm not going to be using the advanced commands of these just yet. I will use them when we get to the heart, because you saw I almost died on that with the powerful badges, but I really want to make sure I get to show her secondary form. So I'm going to start with Thunder Bros, which should lower her defense. I don't think bosses are immune to the defense drop. No, they are not. So then Mario can go for a Swing Bros, I guess. I don't know. Barely missed the advanced command. And you're going for this again. Oh, shoot, it's really easy to get comboed by these. Geez, I really feel like you need to take these out. Actually, you know what? What happens if I just go for Thunder Bros? Because that should hit everyone on the field and then take them out. And they're healed by Thunder. They thought of that. Holy crap. Oh, shoot, I hit the wrong one. I wanted to hit the one in the center. I have a feeling they make this attack a bit stronger. There's the timing to get over that. Maybe not, huh? I have no clue what those actually do then. Let's just go for Bounce Bros. Why not? 153. I wonder if she's going to use her other form. Let's try a Splash Bros. Why not? First Bros attack in the game. Well, these are the first two. 192. Seriously? I feel pretty bad because she didn't go into her other form and use her other attack. Well, that's a bummer. Let's see. What is it like? I will try to describe it because apparently I'm too good at the game to even get it. She has an attack where she turns really dark. I'll see if I can put an image on screen if I remember it. And then she basically calls forth stars, and there are green ones, red ones, and blue ones. The blue ones will bounce harmlessly away. Red and green ones, pretty obvious. I mean, this is a Mario and Luigi game. Red ones go for Mario. Green ones go for Luigi. Just hammer them back at her, and she'll end up dying. Usually, she can heal herself in that form, but I mean, when she gets to that form, she's obviously pretty weak because, as you can see, she definitely had less than 192 max health in that form. So now we have to do this. And I think somehow I managed to hit the ball twice with one hammer strike originally. Okay, good. Made it through that. You just have to survive that one attack at first, and then you can get off the max nut. And now begins the true challenge. I recommend using like Splash Bros on the arms, basically. Splash Bros and Bounce Bros I find are strong enough to take out the arms and obviously don't take up too much BP. What are you doing? Oh, you're raising your power. That's fine with me. Bounce Bros should take this out. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take out the arms before the head. Let's see. Then we'll go for Splash Bros on the head. Honestly, I don't feel like the elemental attacks or the Swing Bros, Cyclone Bros are useful at all in this final battle, unfortunately. Not really useful overall I mean, actually, that's not true. Thunder Bros is very useful. It was useful in the last form because it dropped her defense. And, I mean, Cyclone Bros is not really useful at all in the entire final dungeon. Swing Bros, I mean, those are the optional ones. So it's kind of a shame that they're not super helpful. But they are decent. I mean, Cyclone Bros is the only other multi-targeting attack besides Thunder Bros, but it doesn't hit, like, all for massive damage. So, I don't know, whatever. Then again, Thunder Bros is not super strong to account for the fact that it hits so many. And there we go, okay. And you can do that just fine. Alright, you're gonna keep attacking. I got it, I got it. You have a lot of times you get to attack, that's fine. Can I just kill you, please? I remember the first time I saw... Okay, now I need to focus and go into concentration mode because I have a lot less power, and you saw how long this took beforehand, and this video is already half an hour long. Oh, shoot, barely got off anything there. And let's go for Chopper Bros. Oh, shoot, dang it, I missed the button press on that. I was starting to say, I remember the first time I saw anyone actually beat this game. I remember the first time I saw what Keklet Essence looked like. Watch the eyes for this attack, shoot. Oh, crap. You have to stagger your jumps, and I'm not watching the eyes. There we go. I saw the Keklet Essence attacking the heart, and then the scene of Bowser cracking against the cracking the glass of the screen, and I thought that was hilarious. So that's always been a great memory for me. That was on the playground back in school. Dang it, I shouldn't be talking during this. It's on the playground at school. I have no clue who that kid was who was playing the game, but I thought he was really cool for playing it too because I feel like I don't think I told the story at all in the Let's Play. My original copy of this game, I lost it. I lost a ton of video games a few years ago, like a really long time ago, like, had to be like 8 years ago maybe. I lost a ton of video games and I ended up never finding them. I found like maybe one game, but it was only because it was, basically I lost a game case that had like all my games in it. I somehow didn't lose any systems though, I just lost games, so I have no clue. I happen to have my games, the actual systems elsewhere, like my Game Boy and stuff. Bounce Bros. Should take out the head. Am I right? Nope. Then I guess we'll go for Splash Bros, because I have so much BP, honestly. It doesn't really matter. Getting the extra 15 BP from these badges doesn't even help that much. But I lost my original copy of this game. Oh, here's an attack we didn't get to see. Fawful and his Fink Rattiness. So I guess even though he's like upset at just being a sidekick and serving Keklet Essence still calls for his essence somehow. I don't know. Do video games even have to make sense at this point? And we still haven't even gotten to the point where it's using that attack that shoots the teleporting balls and causes the wrong color hammer to come out. And the cartridge I lost, I was in Joke's End when I lost it, so that's part of why that dungeon is so memorable for me, because I've never actually completed it on my original file. Took me years to get a new, well, maybe not years, probably felt like years, but was actually just like months to get a new cartridge and get back to there and beat it, because when you're younger, everything feels like it takes a lot longer, especially video games. Like Pokemon games used to feel like they would take months to complete, and then now it's like, can beat X and Y in less than 48 hours of play. I actually did that. I beat the game like 2 days after it came out. Not even. The game came out October 12th. I was finished October 14th because my GameStop did not do a midnight launch. I got the games at 9 a.m. and finished them at like 2 a.m. So very You know what? I kind of want to go for knockback bros just because I don't want to risk missing out on the chance to do more damage than I will do with chopper bros, just because I'm better at getting off more hits with this. And yeah, so the first time I ever ended up beating Joke's End was very great moment for me. And let's grab Ultra Nuts. This will bring us back up to full health. And please don't go away hard. Please. Dang it. Ah, I knew it would. Honestly, the arms moving like between the bros isn't even that hard of an attack to manage. I just release the buttons and don't really have any trouble with it. This attack, on the other hand, is incredibly annoying and probably one of the strongest attacks because it hits so many times. Bounce bros. Wow, barely got the timing in on that A button correctly. And then splash bros on you. Let's see, what happens if you attack the head before attacking the hands? Yeah, I knew I shouldn't do it. It causes the hands to counterattack, kind of like with Hermie. Yes, okay. I think that was right. Yes, awesome. And same thing. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's when the eyes stop sparkling is when you have to press the buttons for that. And then a regular jump should take this out, but I'm not going to risk anything, and it's not like I'm hurting for BP. I still have over 10 usages of the attacks left, so no real need. Over 11, over 12, a lot. Okay, so here we go. We're now getting to this laggy attack. Shoot, I didn't see that pink orb or the green orb. I saw that one, and I missed it. Oh, didn't see that one. Okay, come on. This is going to be the part where she starts taking lots and lots of turns. Alright, I think I did that correctly. Yes. Okay. And awesome. I love it when you do that because that means I don't have to do anything. There's an attack like this where time freezes and you have to dodge before time freezes. For sure in the third game. I don't think there's one in the second game. Not that I can think of, at least. But it's an interesting concept for an attack. It's a lot of fun, I must say, though I think the one in the third game... Yes, I did it. I think the one in the third game is a lot more difficult. But that's it. We beat the game without using the overpowered badges, showed off all the bosses. Actually had an easier time than with the badges, to be honest. At least on the Cackletta Essence. Didn't get to show off Bowletta's second thing, but I'll try to remember to show the sprites of that like I did with the Oucher Glass. And that's going to do it for good for this Let's Play, alright? With cutoff on the top of Luigi's head when I stood in that spot right there. Aw, poor Luigi, getting the top of his head cut off. That is going to do it for Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, alright? I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. Glad I got it all done within one calendar year. Compared to my last Let's Play, it took forever. Updates will continue with Pokemon Omega Ruby, and I don't think I may or may not start up a second Let's Play alongside that. I don't know. I kind of want to get that game, get it going and hurry up and finish it, just because, I don't know. I mean, it's fun to, I'm just rambling at this point. I'll talk about it in an episode of that series. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys in my next Let's Play.